Let's start our session. On my screen, the continuity of our introduction class or initial demo class, introduction class notes, the continuity to start our practice. As a data engineer, we are responsible for storage, ETL, security and optimizations. Storage, Azure storage account, data lake storage account, etc. ETL, data factory, Databricks, Stream Analytics, and Synapse, etc. Same way, please by heart these things carefully. Security, we have key vaults. Microsoft Entra. In olden days, we used to call it Azure Active Directory. Now we call it Microsoft Entra. And we have partitions, distributions, indexing, polybase, staging, etc. So we are responsible for 4 different pillars of our job desk: storage, ETL, the front runners, security and optimizations, the supporting backend. In Azure, to work with storage and ETL, we need to create an account. So we are going to create one account. Inside the account, we need to create one subscription. Inside subscription, we create something called resources. See there now, we have something called account and subscription. Account first, then subscription next. Observe carefully. Account first, subscription next. Okay. Inside subscription, what we do, we need to have something called resources. Something new. Observe carefully. Every item we use for storage, ETL, security are called resources. For optimizations, we don't have any resources. We implement optimizations on resources. Okay, 1, 2, 3 elements are broadly categorized into one single nutshell: resource. A group of resources is called resource group. We are going to slowly create account, subscription, resource group, and resource. Purpose of resource group: easy monitoring, notifications, easy billing, and admin activities. So a total 5-step agenda to start with. You may use your existing Azure account or create a new one and define storage account. This one, storage account. Its upgraded version called Data Lake Storage account. There is a tool we need to install in our local computers. There is a tool we need to install in our local computers to operate on this storage account. Okay, and we call it Storage Explorer tool, Azure Storage Explorer tool. And we need to configure it. You are done to start the practice. I repeat again: account, subscription, resource group containing resources. Example resources: storage account, data lake storage account today and tomorrow. By day after tomorrow, we have something else called key vaults and other things. Integrate these items with data factory, data bricks, and other ETL structures. Let's do it carefully. First, register to Azure. You already have an Azure with you, or go for a new one. Then create storage account, data lake storage account. Access these two elements from, or two resources from Explorer tool. It's a free tool. In the introduction class I was mentioning, we need Windows operating system for this purpose, and configure it. So here is a small diagrammatic representation for our easy understanding. Inside Azure, we have resource group. Inside resource group, storage account, data lake storage account, and storage explorer tool. Let's see how to work with this. Simple process. So for our requirement now, first go to this website portal.azure.com. Go to portal.azure.com. Just go to portal.azure.com. The very first visit, it will ask you to sign up. Okay, next. Once you sign up, portal.azure.com, it will ask you to sign up. Okay, you'll get like this. You already have an Azure account, you use it. This one, create one. Portal.azure.com, create one. It will ask you to sign up for an account and ask you for the email address. You confirm your email address, you get a verification mail, you click on it, and you'll be redirected to a page like this. You can choose this option, start Azure free trial. 1 month access for read write, remaining 11 months for read only access. Total 12 months access, $200 free credit. For our entire course, you need to plan for total 2 free accounts. It's about 7 weeks journey, right? So almost close to 2 months. So you need to plan for about 2 different accounts. So 2 different, for now, 1 email address, 1 phone number, 1 card. After 1 month, you need to convert to pay as you go. If you convert to pay as you go, it will charge us about 50 to 60 US dollars for the entire month. If we use it carefully, 50 to 60 dollars. For now, let's work with only free account. Save. Click on start free. It will ask you for card details, debit or credit card details, OTP to your mobile number, and you get the account like this. So remember this website, portal.azure.com. Inside this Azure account, you got a free subscription. Now we need to create resources. Click on create resource. So resource is an item we buy from Azure for storage or ETL or security. I repeat, this one resource. Every item in Azure we use for storage, ETL, and security is called a resource. We are now supposed to create storage account resource. Purpose of storage account: to store files, CSV, Excel, Backpack, JSON, etc. Also to store tables, queues, file shares, 512 terabyte max size. So go to portal.azure.com, create new resource and search storage account. Go to create resource, search storage account. Okay, this one. Click on storage account. Click on storage account like this. Click. Click create. Once you click on this, subscription will be free subscription in your case. And resource group. Come on, what's the purpose of resource group, please? You remember, everyone? I'll wait. For easy monitoring and billing activities. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Once again, here it is. Attendees who join bit late, for them, easy monitoring, notifications, billing, and easy administration. Let's make sure we get the things slowly, step by step. Things are a bit vast, need your support. Let's make it easier. What we are doing now, we are just creating a resource group. Inside the resource group, we need to create total 2 resources, right? See here, storage account, sorry, this one, storage account and data lake storage account, something like hard disk and solid state disk. Both are storage, but ADLS is more powerful, more secure, more faster, more costly. Back to our notes. We are now searching for storage account. Create, specify any name to resource group, any name to account, and create. Okay, any name to the account also. I'll say, for example, give some account name. Any account name is fine. Give some name, review plus create. Resource group name, storage account name, create, like this. Click on create like this, in this way. Okay, let's create it. In the meantime, let's repeat this process for the second resource also. Let's get the platform ready for our practice from tomorrow. So here we go. Click on home. What is that again? Create resource. What we need to search? Storage account. In Amazon AWS, there we call buckets. Okay, S3 buckets we call. Here it is storage account. Google Cloud also we call buckets. Here it is storage account. Click storage account. Click on storage account. Click create. Provide subscription. Resource group name. I am reusing the previously defined resource group and storage account name. Okay, like this. Give some name. Any name is fine. But our requirement, you would like to make the storage account more powerful, more faster, more secure. Okay. How? Go to advanced. See here. Go to advanced. Scroll down. Enable hierarchical namespace. Select hierarchical namespace and click review plus create. Hierarchical namespace and review plus create. What is that? Go to advanced. Scroll down. Enable hierarchical namespace. Hierarchical namespace is nothing but enabling data lake storage. For what? For big data analytic workloads. And for more security, there is something called ACLs we are going to learn by tomorrow or max by day after tomorrow first half. There we'll see the main power of data lake storage as compared to regular storage account. For now, just enable this option, click review plus create. Just like hard disk and SSD, solid state disk, something like that. So total we got two different resources in a single resource group. One resource group and two resources. Back to our notes, my diagram, here it is. Azure account, right? This one, Azure account, resource group, and then storage account 1, storage account 2. Something else is there inside account. Leave it to me for tomorrow's class anyway. We'll do one by one. We'll start with operations, how to store, how to extract, how to query, etc. Next items. And later we need to integrate them with data factory and data bricks and other things we'll do. But how to operate on these accounts? What's the main difference between these two entries, two resources? There is a tool called Storage Explorer tool we have to install now in our computer. Let's see how to do the installation process. Let's see. Okay, in the meantime, our resources are ready. Home and you see SQL School Azure account A, account B. Click on account A. And you see down hierarchical namespace disabled. Go to account B. Down hierarchical namespace enabled. This is the data lake symbol. We don't see this data lake database with a lake symbol in the other account. See here, the symbol is different, right? This one. We can also verify either by symbol or this property. Well, Our Azure account is ready, subscription ready, resource group ready, resources ready. Next, let's get the Explorer tool. How? Let's ask our nodes. Here it is. So we'll go for questions after some time, please. Let me put forward all my points. Then we go for questions. We get Azure account first, then storage account and data lake. We'll practice from these notes as is before our next class tomorrow. One more thing, the name, the region, anything it can be, okay? No problem. Specify any name. Any name is fine as you wish. Regular storage account has capacity of 512 terabyte. Data lake storage has unlimited size capacity. Now, how to install the tool, Storage Explorer tool? What's the purpose? Main purpose of this tool to perform storage, security, data loading operations, or simply say data loads or data imports, exports, and run queries. Okay, we can run queries on above storage account. Queries is a new feature in this Explorer tool. We can run queries. We'll see. Those are nothing but no SQL queries, we call it. No database, right? But still query. So it's no SQL query. Requirement: Windows 8 or higher operating system with 64-bit processor and 8 GB RAM. Download, install Explorer tool from this website link. I'll provide you this complete class notes. Make sure we do the installations. We'll follow the process as is. So what we are doing now? We got our Azure account, subscription, resource group, 2 resources ready. To work with them from tomorrow, we need to set up the stage. We are going for something called Explorer tool. Okay, let's wait for some time. So download is almost complete. Download is almost complete. So here we go. This one, okay. Let's double click and start the installation. Simple process. Let's wait. Accept licensing terms. You do this installation in your local computer. Almost done. So what we did so far, let's recap. Just wait. So let's recap once again. Firstly, we got step number 1. Register for Azure account, where portal.azure.com. Okay, just in case if you are writing your observation notes. Step number 2, create free subscription. Step number 3, create 2 resources. What are they? Number 1, regular storage account resource. Number 2, data lake storage account, ADLS resource. How you get this? Advanced and enable HNS. I said hierarchical namespace, right? That is called HNS we call. Remember, HNS means hierarchical namespace. We'll understand the architecture very soon. Very soon. Next 3-4 classes, we need to step into architecture for optimization activities next. Then step number 4. What else? Download and install Azure Storage Explorer tool. Okay, you may need to restart your computer if prompted. Then step number 5, launch the tool, the Explorer tool, and register. Once you register, relaunch the tool and verify our resources. We are ready for our next examples one by one. Launch the tool, register. Firstly, the Explorer tool gets installed. Click Finish. Next, launch it. How to launch? Search and this one, Storage Explorer tool, this one. Let's wait for the first look. We are right now at step number 5. Okay, step number 5 we are doing right now. Let's wait. Took some time and you get this Explorer window like this. Initially, you don't see your account. By default, nothing will be there. So initially, you see like this. Wait. Yeah, see here it is. Something like this. Initially, you will see like this. Click on left side account. Okay, this one. Go to account. Sign in with Azure. Select Azure. Click on sign in. Once you sign in, authentication is complete. Next. If it gives you an error like this, re-authenticate. It may ask you to re-authenticate. Once you re-authenticate, then go to default directory. Okay, default directory. Here, this tenant means a link between a non-cloud environment like my computer and cloud environment like Azure. That connection between the cloud and my computer is controlled by using something called tenant. For now, click on this circle, unfilter. It is going to load the cloud subscriptions into my computer. It's asking for re-authenticate, click re-authenticate again. Sometimes it will ask you to restart your computer also. It's now loading the subscription successfully. In real world, we will have minimum 2 to 3 subscriptions. Of course, for our classes, you use free subscription. It's fine. In real world environment, we'll be having 2 to 3 subscriptions, one for dev, one for test, one for prod, like this. I have 2 subscriptions. I'll take this subscription for now. This one. Go to first item, Object Explorer. This one. Go to Explorer. And verify the storage accounts. Not this one, this one. Subscription IDs will be there. Right? These are the 2 accounts now that we created few minutes back. Account A, account B. Account A, if you remember, HNS enabled false. You remember, please? I was mentioning HNS. Getting it
Yes.
now? I'll wait, please. This one, right? I said HNS, right? Means hierarchical
Hierarchical
namespace.
namespace.
Namespace, okay? What about this one? Enabled, right? True. This one. So this way, you verify if required, re-authenticate, if required, restart your computer once or twice. It depends. Make sure you verify and get the accounts ready. So what we are going to do with this? From tomorrow, we are going to start lovely practice items really. And I'll just give you the information here, okay? Yes, we need to slowly start with how to operate on the storage account and data lake storage account. We'll do one by one, step by step activities, all about how to's. First 20 to 25 minutes. Then comes the need for on-premise to Azure cloud migrations. But we cannot directly go for migrations, no. Instead, first we need to have the precautionary measure security. I was telling something called ACL. I said we'll take it tomorrow or day after tomorrow, first half. This is the one, access control list we call it. Again, step-by-step process. A 6-step process we'll do carefully. Then comes migrations. Then we'll understand about something called tables. What is this? Today's class notes. In today's session notes, just wait, okay? I'll make it clear and simple. Yes, today's class notes. I was mentioning purpose of storage account to store files and tables and queues and file shares, right? So these are the items we need to learn. That's our concepts. So we'll take files from tomorrow, tables next 3-4 classes, then queues, then file shares. Understand ADLS. Step by step we'll do. So it's all about files first. Tomorrow's class will talk about file, okay? We call it as blob file, binary large object files we call. Blob, binary large object files. Then slowly we'll talk about Azure tables. The real need for ETL tools. We have Storage Explorer that we installed today, fine. But it's not enough. We need ETL tools like Data Factory, Databricks, Stream Analytics, live IoT activities. Will connect to one of the Microsoft data centers and read live IoT data. By early next week, we'll come to this 5-step example practically and followed by task items. We have something called IoT hubs, event hubs, monitoring activities, and replication and admin activities, security activities we need to learn. So this week, next week, these are all the agenda items. To make it more simple and straight, I shall provide you today the checklist activities for this week, next week. In our entire 7 weeks journey, today what we learned? Subscription, resource groups, storage account, data lake, explorer tool, and authentication. Tomorrow we are going to learn browser operations, container operations, explorer tool operations. Then security, Active Directory called Microsoft Entra, ACL, tomorrow and day after. Then next day migrations, IoT hubs. After IoT hubs, we cannot directly dare to go to event hub. No, we need to have something extra. Then replication. Without replication, we cannot do event hub. We need to learn the difference between IoT hub and event hub. So from IoT hub will be the next week journey. Until migrations will be this week journey. Then later, we need to apply these items carefully to Spark concepts. And we need to apply these items to data factory concepts. So subject is bit lengthy. Need your support. Practice on time carefully. I'll provide you information now on the notes and the small diagram from today's class. By the way, hope you already have SQL Server Management Studio with you, everyone. Please confirm. Yes, SSMS.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Others, please, let's make it interactive. Need your support. Things are a bit lengthy. We'll stop for now. You'll practice the items carefully. Get ready for our next class tomorrow.